Welcome to Cognac Cocktails. Danny and Derrick are going to review for you some Citadelle Gin, right?
Right.
Thanks.
What?
You get to pour it.
Oh, my mom's in the chat.
Okay. It's from France, I think, because it says
French gin.
Gin
It
or
is.
Gin of
de
France.
France.
Chateau de Bonbonnet.
Good. You speak the French.
It's
When
got
I do
like
it, people yell
18
at me.
different like botanicals. That's its
That all
big
do, don't
thing.
they?
No, I think
Like that. Every gin I know is like, we have awesome botanicals. We have X amount of them. Like,
Right.
what are they? Like, I
They're
don't
like
care.
glutens. No one really knows.
they're like right there.
And they
Oh,
give
wow.
you the
Yeah.
whole list.
All right, here we go. Juniper, coriander, iris.
I think there's a
cumin,
way
almond,
that what is it
cassia,
when they
fennel,
distill it?
licorice.
so when they
star
distill it with the
anise, savory,
botanicals, what's it called?
lemon peel,
Like the-
nutmeg, orange peel, angelica, cardamom,
Infusion?
cumin, violet, cinnamon,
but it's
and
like
grains
cold.
of paradise.
Green's Paradise. That's in isn't that in that's
Boston
in
Lager?
not Boston Lager, the summer one.
Summer, yeah.
Summer Ale. Same Adams, Summer Ale.
Copper pot still.
Copper pot still.
Open
Probably-
flame distillation.
Did they say what they call the infusion process?
Oh, this is Alexander Gabriel. This is
Oh, this is Plantation?
Plantation and
Oh, really?
what's his cognac? Pierre Ferrand.
Yeah.
Oh,
So same
Pierre Ferrand.
produced by
Ferrand.
Maison.
Oh, it makes sense. It's French.
do
Cool.
they all do the same?
You know,
thing?
if we read the bottle ahead of time,
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, we sound a little
Listen.
more
Yeah.
like we know what we're doing here.
Oh, we know what we're doing.
Well, at least we know the name, so we're figuring it out.
We show you when you buy a bottle, you read it, and then you're like, oh. that's-
Listen, here's the story. I went to the store because
Another
I
man
needed
named
to buy
Brady?
triple sec.
Yeah.
So I
What you
bought
did.
whatever this is. Looks French, right?
Well,
But it's like $9. If I'm gonna drive to the liquor store to buy $9 worth of alcohol, I'm not leaving unless I spend at least $30, because it's a
And
waste
that's
of a
how
trip.
they win.
I understand that.
So that was
No, does it tell you how
$24.99.
it's like distilled? It's like,
Yeah.
So there's
Open
some.
flame distillation. Says it over here.
So open flame,
Oh.
those are dangerous. But like
So just like Plantation and Pierre Ferrand, it's good stuff. So
it is.
everything coming out of Maison Ferrand is pretty good.
Yeah, and this probably didn't have a lot of sugar in it. Like all of his other stuff's gonna have tons of sugar. Like
it's tasty.
Plantation,
It's
tons of sugar.
not, obviously not that juniper forward.
No. Okay, well it's not. Yeah, because it's not a
It's
lemon
not overly
dry.
harsh.
It doesn't
Yeah.
taste like Tanqueray.
No.
I can coriander, like the coriander flavor I get out of like gins that include it, because it has like a slightly medicinal cold, like almost eucalyptus. Like you get that like eucalyptus type flavor.
Get the anise out of there.
That's usually because when I've made like I'm gonna link to it, but it might not exist. I think I did one. DIY gin at one
Just
point
totally
where I
gonna
put all
find
the botanicals and I did it with the easy whipper, to infuse them really fast.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of experimentation that goes into finding the right balance to make it taste like gin, even if it's your own. And if you add too much coriander, it just tastes like menthol. Like it just comes out like really heavy medicine, cold like menthol flavor. It's not what you'd expect in a gin, so I threw that out and redo it. And then you only need like so many coriander seeds before it gets a little insanity. It's very, very simple. It's a sucky thing to make gin. I highly suggest you don't do it. Unless you watch my video, then go make it.
Unless you're really interested in doing it.
Yeah, unless you're like, oh,
Unless you're really interested.
it's expensive because you have to buy all those botanicals and then basically iterate until you get something that you like and have to write each one down. It's just gin's expensive,
lot.
which is why it's $24.99 for a bottle when you can get vodka for what, $12?
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's hard. It's tasty. I think
It's
it's really
good.
good in gin and
It's good.
tonic.
The bottle's really cool too. I like their marketing.
Mm.
Very classic looking.
Yeah,
Classy.
the guy at the liquor store's like,
I've actually drank this a lot.
whoa, that's a really cool bottle. I'm like, do I say thank you? Like, I don't know what to say. Like,
You're like, cool.
I know. That's why I'm like, yeah, I know. Awkward.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
The other way is the Oxley way. I think they do a cold infusion or something where they bring it down to like some low Kelvin numbers or something, and then that causes the boiling point to be less, and then they do these things where they...
Well, you can probably
Very
pressurize it to. Usually, when you pressurize it, you're lowering your boiling temperature as well. So they
Yeah.
probably do a couple different things.
Yeah, there's something to do with the cold distilled thing.
Yeah.
And it's a thing.
Yeah.
I saw them at Tales Cocktail. They did a whole presentation on it. Now, obviously, they're trying to sell it to you, and you're like, "This is awesome! I love the way you use that process." Yet at the same time, I don't know what it would taste like if you didn't use the process. Like, it was just good, and then it was fucking expensive, and then it came down. It was like $60, I think $70 when I first bought it.
Yeah.
Now you can go to the liquor store and get it for like $25.
Oh.
So either they refined the process because it was new and they probably were able to recoup costs and actually make it more affordable, or they were gouging us. And now that there's a lot of gins competitive in the market, they're like, I guess we'll just sell it for less.
Yeah.
That's probably the way that went. But at $24, it's the same price as a Bombay in that same price range, I think.
It's worth a try.
$24?
Definitely worth a try.
It's good. No, I've drank it.
At least in New Hampshire.
So you don't tend to drink things in small amounts.
No, I definitely don't tend to.
Yeah, I've probably had this at your house, but usually when we bring out your alcohol...
They used to have a different bottle. It was like taller and skinny.
Familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they had like a stripe around with all the botanicals
Okay.
on it.
Oh,
It was
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Remember?
why I was like...
It was like a taller, skinny bottle.
I remember the name, but I bought it. I'm like, I don't remember the bottle, and usually
I gotta see
you
what the
remember
little
it.
bottle looks like.
That's what I always looked at it and I was like, oh, did they make like a different spin-off of the gin? But no, it looks like it's the same thing. Yeah, they used to have, they had like a metal wrap around.
Yeah. Well, they must have done well because the guy at the liquor store who works there had never even seen one before. And
So, and he likes it.
looking. So at $24, do recommend.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I've had it at
See how
your
much
house,
different it looks? So I didn't know if that band right there at the
Okay.
bottom had
Like
all
a
the botanicals.
metal copper band. Or
Yeah.
something.
and if I've had it at your house and we're calling for your alcohol, that usually means we've been drinking a lot.
Yeah.
Like we're out of my stuff, and now we need more stuff. Or somebody's like, let's do this, and I didn't prepare for it.
If we do like gin and tonics, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, that definitely seems like gin and tonic worthy. It has like, this is gonna sound wrong, but like has a 7-Up aftertaste, not the citrus and not the sweetness and the syrupiness of 7-Up, but it seems like it has like a lot of that, like, I don't want to say citrus notes, but I do. It has some citrus in there. I don't remember if you called out citrus specifically, but it tastes like zingy citrus. I like it. And a little bit of cool herbal things that make herbally loveliness. So there you go. That's Citadelle Gin. Now I've done the review. Since he's been drinking it before, it's done. Sidebar, we're going to do some videos over there. Maybe some reviews. Probably something to do with gin. Down below is the Awesome Drinks Bartender Certificate. You can check that out at awesomedrinks.com because that's where you get your bartender certificate.
Nope. Your dad said nice apron.
Thanks, Dad.
We're teaching you how to drink.